Hello guys, my name is Siddharth Varde and this is C++ Mat1 Answer3. So the first question is, why multiple inheritance is uh, not supported in C#. So multiple inheritance is a type of inheritance where a child class inherits from multiple parent classes. Okay, the very simple reason, uh, because the multiple inheritance is not supported in C# is uh, that the multiple inheritance can create a problem known as a diamond problem, and it can like get very hard, if it can if it occurs on a bigger scale, it can get very hard to solve it. So like it can mean that the class wouldn't perform exactly as we want it to be. It can perform differently. So that is why the C# doesn't support the C#, multiple inheritance. So let me explain first. So what happens is, let's say there is a grandparent class, and it has a function named a, and then there are two classes, mother class and a father class, that both inherits from a grandparent class. So they both would have the same method named a inside them too. And let's say there is a third class, and the father class and the mother class, they both override the functionality of a. Okay, so mm, let's say there is a functionality in grandparent that says introduce. So grandparents would say, oh hello, I am grandparent, and then mother would override that functionality after inheriting it, and it would say okay, inside in introduce it would say okay, uh, eh, uh, like I am mother, and then the father would say I am father, after overriding it. And then the child class would when the child class inherits from the father and mother class, then it like there is a problem, or if it wants to override that, or it wants to call that functionality, which functionality would it call, from the mother class or the father class? So like we because they both have the same member function, right? So that kind of problem, and that is why C# doesn't support it. Then what is abstraction? So abstraction, by the definition, abstraction means hiding the complexity and showing only the necessary details. Okay, so like what it actually means inside the classes, it's using access modifiers and restricting the access. So like it means hiding the information. For example, let's say there is a bank account. So like it's a even that is a program, right? So it wouldn't allow us to edit uh, our balance, right? It would just allow us to see our balance. So if you want to edit the balance, we need to go to the bank and tell them, okay, edit the balance this much. So that is abstraction. uh, and another example would be the car, where we say okay, when we press the gas, move forward, but we don't know exact functionality of engines, right, how it is performing. So that is the example of abstraction, where we are hiding the complexity and only showing the necessary details. Okay, then what is polymorphism? So polymorphism means a single a single thing but with multiple identities. Okay, so like uh, for example, there are two types of polymorphism. uh, One is known as overloading, and another one is known as overriding. So here I am showing the example of overloading. So there is a class A that contains two methods, and both the methods has the same name. print. So but the signature is different. One has just one integer, and second one has two integers as its parameter. So like I can call both the methods, and then the both the methods would perform differently. So here's the output. Okay, so this is polymorphism, where like it says just a single identity but the multiple behaviors. Okay, so and then there is an overriding. So if there is another class B, that inherits from class A, and like it if that class overrides the print functionality, then that is also a polymorphism. Thank you.